am here at the priest's cottage.
Do you know about the entity in the basement?
No, I didn't realise 8 kids had been murdered.
This is where they would have kept the bodies.
My face went ice cold studying them.
It does like to make itself known, and it can be quite aggressive.
Hello?
So tonight I am here at the priest's cottage, but this video is going to be extremely different, and that is because we're going underground into this cellar. Now this cellar isn't a normal cellar, it was a morgue. It's had some really crazy stuff happen down here. It was even an air raid shelter, and apparently there is some dark entity down here. Now we're going to go down here soon. We're going to turn all these lights off, basically be in the pitch black, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a good feeling about this.
We did happen upon the building by chance. We came in to discuss a room that's at the other side of the building that we were going to open as like a shop area. The owner of the building turned around and says, "Do you know about the entity in the basement?" I'd heard about it. I'd heard about the things that happen here, but you know, when you're just like, oh, it's probably just one of those stories. No, it's not just one of those stories. We learnt about it quite quickly. He actually came in and showed us the cottage and took Jade and Shannon down into the basement, and he was terrified down there. It does like to make itself known, and it can be quite aggressive. When the building was first built, the priest here would have taken in bodies to be kept under there, to be kept cool until burial. It was obviously the coolest part of the building itself, but they would have displayed the dead for the families to come and visit, and also would have stored them in the coffins in the coffin pit to keep them cool so they didn't smell too bad. You will also see the air filtration system down there. Originally it was used to take the smell of the dead from the basement. It was then basement then stopped being used for burials. In the war, used as a bunker down there, so any of the orphans or any of the congregation or anyone that was in the building at the time would have fled to the basement.
All of it. Preached you. Bugs.
Were you killed by the man here?
Yeah. We're down here now. We've actually propped that door open with a broom, just in case all hell does break loose and we need to run towards the light. The light to the cellar is the other side of the cellar.
Yeah, far end.
So we're going to show you around the cellar with the lights on, because obviously you've not seen it. We're going to turn it off and then come back this way to start the investigation. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hit the hype button, because it massively helps the community so we can grow and welcome in more fun spookalots. We were just saying I shouldn't have cookies, coffee and Lucozade after 12 o'clock.
No.
Because I'm like...
She's wired.
I am. What time is it? It's like nearly 2 a.m. or something.
Something like that.
Yeah. She said that these here are original Victorian stands for coffins, yeah.
The original ones.
Isn't that wild? And this, didn't she say this is where they would have kept the bodies?
Yeah, so that would have been one of the... I'm going to say freezer.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've got an actual name, but I don't know what it is. But that would have been one of them.
And when she said about the vents to help with the smell of the bodies,
yes.
It's this.
This was the ventilation room.
And it's an original Victorian vent for, obviously, smells to pump it out on the streets. And that is what...
All that is, yeah.
Yeah. And she said about this, which I thought was quite grim. So this stuff, when they were digging up the coffin pit... This is stuff they found down there, and they don't actually know what that stuff is.
Where the bodies used to be stacked.
Yeah. And again, I think that was drawers for bodies.
Yeah.
She also said that back then there was a lot of people coming in and out, so the bodies just would have been stacked. What?
Does this vent actually vent? No, because can you feel you cold?
I'm okay.
My face went ice cold studying them.
Did it? I wish we could prove stuff like this.
I know, my face went ice cold then. That's why I thought it was that vent venting, but...
That's weird. You'd think if that was an actual vent, the cobweb would be
yeah.
moving, you know? This is the weirdest part.
Yeah, this is quite
Yeah.
this room.
So this is the coffin pit. I dug this out.
Yeah. So this, was used for cleaning the bodies.
Oh, I remember she
Yeah.
did
So
say.
just behind that chair, there's a little drainage.
Yeah, the hole.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah, so just that hole there. So that's where they'd wash the bodies and it would go there. And then she also said that, where's it gone?
Oh, that on the floor, yeah.
Oh yeah, that there is remnant of, I suppose, the pipe, which is where the bodily fluids would drain.
The fluids would drain, yeah.
Through that. And this is what they dug out, and that's what that stuff was remnants of, which they don't know what it is. So this here, again, is original. And she said inside of this, it is a slate, like giant plate. And basically this is where they'd put the dead bodies, and the slate would keep the bodies cold. So they'd prepare the bodies for the funeral, and this is like original. Also said that it would only be wealthy families that put the bodies on there to prep, because they were the only ones that could afford to have the bodies, or the bodies prepped and displayed. Yeah. The others just sadly probably would have just been on the trays in there and then just buried.
Yeah. Such a shame.
It's sad. And what's even creepier, the whole thing about that male teacher and the 8 funerals that he paid for, they would have been prepared here.
Yeah.
When they looked into the history of the place, a male teacher who worked here when it was a school for orphans had ended the life of a young child. It needed to be put under the rug, basically, covered up. All he'd have to do for the crimes was pay for the funeral. It was then also noted that the same man also paid for another 7 funerals of children from this building. So they would have lived upstairs, those kids.
They would have been killed upstairs.
We don't know where. They were murdered somewhere, believed to be by that man. He paid for their funerals as his apology, and the bodies would have been prepared here and then buried.
That's awful.
That is horrendous. And they were orphans. So no one even would have, this sounds awful, but no one would have even known they were gone or looked for them. I know that sounds horrendous.
Sounds awful,
especially back in those days, you know.
It's sad, isn't it?
It's so sad. And I might sound like hippy dippy saying this, but I actually feel like it feels sad down here.
Yeah, there's a sad sense,
You know, like, I know I was hyper back then, I was being a bit like annoying and loud, but I actually feel like sad now.
Yeah, there's a sad sense,
You know? But we're still looking for the light switch. I think it's further back, but we'll show you in here. So under this tube was the air raid shelter for the war. And this is documented that people local to here would have come here to try and survive the war. That's not going to be an original gas mask. No. But it really brings it to life of, you know, what it would have been and what people would have worn. You know, scary. Like, we see this, to me, I view these as almost like a horror movie, scary. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I saw someone wearing this, I'd be like, oh my god, that's terrifying, they're gonna kill me. You know? But like, that was just life. That was normal.
Normality, wasn't it?
And if you go back even further in time, like the plague doctors, you know, the big beak mask, like, to us, terrifying. Back then it was normal. And that's because they used to wear flowers at the end of the beak, and they believed that would stop them smelling the death of the rotting corpses, but also stop them from getting the plague. But like, to us it's terrifying, but like, it was so normal.
Normality.
Like, it's just crazy how time like changes. So where is the switch?
There.
No, she said don't go through the door. Okay, yeah, now it's dark.
Okay, well, after you. You die, I know it's not a good idea.
Yeah, but if I die, you got nowhere to go.
It's a very fair point.
They've got all these tarpaulins hanging up. Like, what's behind there? I mean, like that's where the murderers are, behind the tarpaulin, in the scary basement, in the dark. Okay, this. I know it's a typical thing, just because the lights have gone out, but is that psychological because they've turned the lights out? Very possibly.
Possibly. Do you know what I think we should try tonight? Trigger.
A what trigger?
Triggers, so I reckon we do an Estes method. One of us lie on the bed.
I think you should do that.
Yeah. Maybe switch up, go in there with the gas mask on.
I don't know if you can, I think it's a prop.
Yeah, but it's still a trigger thing, isn't it? If we can't breathe, I'll just pass out, so.
If you pass out, I don't think I'll be able to drag you out. I might have to leave you.
That's fine, just take the mask off me. So people don't find me dead with a mask on.
God, imagine that Explorer, like murdered paraffin. Jesus Christ.
Millions of views there.
Oh my Christ. As you can see, the lights are out, the red light is on. That supposedly does amplify the energy. We have experimented with that in the past and it does seem to work. So what I will say, if there is any spirits here, please feed off the red light. Come forward this evening and communicate with us because we're really intrigued to know what exactly is going on down here.
If we walk through and we just put it on the bed and then...
Yeah?
Because I feel like there'd be obviously a lot of energy coming through on the bed, obviously. Maybe.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think let's try something different. Try it that way.
Yeah.
Let's go for
Let's
it.
go plonk it down.
Let's go plonk.
It's just gone off.
Oh, I wasn't filming it.
Could you do that again for us? Mate.
Put it standing up on that back bit. I would put that on. Airplane.
Airplane mode, turn Wi-Fi off. This device that we've laid out on the bed here, if you come forward to it, come hold on to it, it'll go from green to yellow to amber to red. And it's a good indication that you are here with us.
Can you try and prove to us that there's an energy down here? Is there an energy down here that wants to communicate with us? If so, we ask that you use that device on this bed and light it up and let us know. I will say, I just had a pain in the front of my head then. Just for a few seconds and it went.
Okay.
Don't know if that means anything, but just thought I'd say, just in case. It's gone now, it was just a few seconds and then...
Just like a stabbing pain or something.
Yeah, no, it's passed. Or if you don't want to communicate via the K2, because I suppose with a K2, if it's going to work, surely the spirit's got to have like enough energy to make that
I'd assume
spike,
so, yeah. I would assume so.
you know? So maybe let's try a different method. But I'm thinking maybe could they see if we could get a knock?
Yeah.
Because didn't they say they got a load of like really loud noises?
And intelligent responses.
Yeah,
as
and
well.
also didn't the door slam on them
Yeah. They
down
did.
here or something? And then they were like screaming or
Yeah.
something.
They ran out, yeah.
So could you, if there's a spirit here, could you copy this? You know, something I just noticed. You know how old these doors are?
Yeah. I think they're original.
Yeah, I think that. I was just looking. Yeah. Have you ever been in a morgue before?
I have, yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. It was an abandoned one. It was very weird.
It's weird. I don't think I've been in a morgue before.
You down here. And if you can hear us, can you copy this? That's the camera.
That's the camera. Right, okay. I was like, whoa.
We can hear footsteps, boys.
You know where it might be best to hear for footsteps? Back in that first
Back in there.
room. Because obviously it leads up into
Yeah.
the house, doesn't it? Should we waddle in there?
Yeah.
It's creepy down here.
It has got a vibe on it.
It definitely does. I'm thinking, is it worth we introduce ourselves again? Because we've not to down here. So if there is a spirit or many spirits down here, we're here tonight to try and talk to you. We ask if you could push through into our realm, use the energy of us, of the devices, of the lights, to try and talk. We want to know that you're here, maybe why you're here, and we hope that's okay. Now, my name is Lottie.
I'm Josh. We don't mean you or the building any harm, like we mentioned before, but you don't need to feel shy with us neither. You don't need to feel...
What was that?
There was a car
Was that
literally
a car?
outside at the same time, but I did hit a thumb.
There's so much noise contamination here. That is something I'll say.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult to determine noises. I don't know if we've just picked a really unlucky night, but it is hard. Like, there was one noise we heard and we were like, oh my God, and then we were like, wait, that was me. I did this.
Okay.
Yeah. There was one loud noise we heard and we were like, oh my God, what was that? And then we were like, wait, that was a car door. Because it was like a loud slam. We were like, that was just a car, you know? So that is a bit of a problem.
Noise pollution is a problem here.
But it is a Saturday night.
It is a Saturday night.
So that could just be poor planning on our part. We would love to speak to you. And in all fairness, with all that hustle and bustle outside, feed off that. Use the energy of that, of the rushing, of the vehicles, rushing around, that manic energy. Use that. Let us know you're here. We've travelled a very long way to talk to you tonight. And we also know that apparently there's a spirit here that likes to feed off fear. Now, if that's the case, try and scare us. It takes a lot to scare us. I feel like
It
we're
does
quite
actually, yeah.
brave.
It
We're
actually does,
not. I feel like when we get scared. Okay, well, thank
Well,
you.
thank you.
I won't lie, that did just give me a bit of a whoa.
Yeah, that gave me a bit of a buzz, that.
Yeah. Okay, I do generally really appreciate that.
Okay.
Maybe it's because we're talking about them scaring us, the fear. Maybe that's what they want. They want us to be frightened. So you need to give us a reason to be scared. As I said, takes a lot to scare me and Josh. Only a few locations.
I've actually scared us to the point of...
Leaving. You know, I'd say...
2, 3.
2? Maybe the doll's house did scare us both. And Skirridin.
Yeah.
I don't know any others that have actually physically made us both feel unsafe that we had to leave.
No.
We're very intuitive people. So if you come forward, we might be able to feel your negative presence if that is what you enjoy.
Car again. Before the car was attacked, you know what I mean?
The noise you made before, can you do it again? Could you do it again? Show us you're powerful, you're scary, you're strong, and do that noise again for us on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
That was a big one.
That was a big one.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
So that's twice. Interesting.
They did say you get intelligent responses, yeah.
They did say that. I'm going to ask a few questions. If just thinking that maybe we ask a few questions and like they just have to make any noise for yes and silence for no. Okay. Did something bad happen here?
Can you hear that? Was your life taken here?
There was a slight noise. Yeah. Slight noise. I reckon we have just had 2 responses.
Yeah, 2 intelligent responses. Yeah.
You do an Estes on the table.
Yeah.
I've got to say, coming down here so far, it does have somewhat of a vibe to it. At the moment, I'm not as as I thought I was going to be, but obviously we've not long begun. I did ask, do you like to feed off fear twice? And I feel like twice we got quite a distinctive noise, in my opinion. So we'll see. We're going to try and Estes method now, see if we can really get that communication started. But it's definitely an interesting place, and the history itself is just absolutely horrifying. Can you come forward and try and speak to Josh? Try your very hardest.
I'm stuck.
You're stuck. Where are you stuck? Can you let me know what you mean by that, please?
My ancestors' pain.
I'm stuck, my ancestors' pain. So I wonder if that's like a passed down trauma. Do you know what I mean? Like a generational trauma, like they've all had quite a hard life in the family. And
it's a home thing.
It's a home thing. That's interesting. That's interesting. So maybe they feel trapped because of their family. Is that right? Did you have a difficult... Striked. Did you have a difficult life? I'm so sorry if that is the case. Can you answer my question? Can you hear me?
It's fine.
It's fine.
Kill me.
Why would you say that? That isn't a nice thing to say. It's not something you should say to someone either.
The bunker.
The bunker. That's fine. Kill me.
Oh shit.
The bunker.
The bunker.
Yeah.
The air bunker.
Yeah. Interesting. Can you tell me, please, did something happen in the bunker? Did something not very nice happen there? Can you try and
tell me? Dropped off.
Dropped off. I mean, bodies would have been dropped off here. Could that potentially mean that? I'm not sure. So could you tell me, who are you? Can I have a name, please? Or if not a name, could you tell me how many spirits are here? I don't know why, but sometimes...
I'm the Undertaker.
I'm the Undertaker.
I'm the Undertaker. Aren't they the ones that bury them?
Undertaker, I don't know. Undertaker, I'm not sure. What's an Undertaker? Are they the people that...
Bury, yeah.
That bury. So...
I'm not sure now, you know.
I don't know if this sounds really stupid. Undertaker. Is an undertaker the one that we sound thick here? The ones that bury or the ones that do the morgue? The undertaker. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but don't forget they would have come here to collect the bodies for burial.
The undertakers, yeah, they would have.
They would have come here. So like someone would have worked in here in the morgue, cleaning the bodies.
Yeah.
Preparing the bodies, and then someone would have come and taken the bodies. You know?
Comment down below if I'm wrong by saying the undertakers are the one that are buried, but...
I think you might be right.
I think I'm right.
I don't know. I mean, we might be stupid, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm the Undertaker. So why would you still be here? Why would the Undertaker... Why are you here? Why would you be here now? Did you feel connected to this place? Can you let me know? Did you feel a connection to here? Try your best to answer my questions.
19.
19. Could that be in reference to, I said, how many spirits are here? If that's true, could you try and answer yes or no for me? Try and be as clear as you can, yes or no. Because that's what I was going to say before. I don't know if any other investigators find this, but a lot of the time I find
Controlled.
A lot of the time I find it quite difficult sometimes to get names from spirits, and I don't know why that is, but I almost feel like when spirits are maybe trapped for so long, they almost lose their identity, and like they don't know who they are. I don't know. I mean, let me know your theories in the comments about that. So you said control. What is that referring to? Control of what? What did you like to control? Can you tell me? What did you like to control?
Low.
Low. As in down here? I'd say, I don't know, because we're underground, we're low. Does that make sense?
The vibe.
The vibe. They sound like me. I'm all about the vibe. Or maybe they're saying low, like the vibe's low down here. Do you need more energy? Maybe? Do you need more energy to come forward to communicate? Very quiet, isn't it? It was the same upstairs, and I really do feel like we came on quite a... What?
It's really quiet.
I was just saying that. I was saying, obviously, upstairs it was also pretty quiet on the spirit boxes. I feel like we might have obviously come on quite a low vibration. I feel like you did just say low vibe.
I did say low.
And then you said vibe.
I did, yeah, the vibe.
The vibe.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like the vibe's too low, man. You know?
It's not great, man.
You know, like we can't, you know, the energy's not here.
We tried.
You know? I mean, maybe let's do a spirit box session now, out loud. See if, you know, that helps. Because sometimes the frequency of the static does help.
It does.
You know, I mean, people believe that they can feed off white noise. So let's give that a whirl. See if, you know, let's try. We're in the bunker.
Indeed.
You said bunker.
Yes, I did.
In the Estes method. Now, we have put a REM pod over by the steps going down to the coffin pit. So if you can set that off to let us know you're there, that would be fantastic. But if anyone wants to come forward and speak through this, we'd really appreciate it. Is anyone there?
Reese?
Reese.
Who are you?
Something there.
Dead? Was that dead?
Is the Undertaker here?
Putting him.
Putting him in?
Put him in. Yeah.
Put him in. Maybe like a coffin?
Yeah.
Dirt?
Dirt.
Dirt. Put him in. Is the Undertaker
Hey.
here? Put him in the dirt.
That pile of dirt, that's all dirt as well. That they've dug up.
Well, yeah, but they wouldn't have buried bodies here.
Might have cremated them.
Maybe.
Then some dust dirt.
Maybe. But I'm thinking if an Undertaker is the person that buries a body, he'd be
Bury him
saying,
in the
like,
dirt.
put him in the dirt. I'm going to bury him in the dirt. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that maybe.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what happened down here? What was down here used for? So obviously if they could say bunker or morgue
Yeah.
or coffin or, you know.
Something in relation to it, yeah. Do you know what I find weird about morgues though? Yeah, okay, a lot of like deceased bodies are passed through. Their souls have already left their bodies by the time they come here.
I agree. I
Do you
do
know what I
agree. I mean, a lot of people will go and investigate grave sites, graveyards, right? Which, for me, I've never understood why. Because, like you've just said, they didn't die in the graveyard, right? Your body and your soul, in my belief, are two very separate things. That's
Yeah,
why you
yeah.
get a ghost, right?
Yeah.
If you're thinking of it like that.
Yeah.
So why would a spirit be trapped in the graveyard?
Somebody's buried in the graveyard doesn't
Mm-hmm.
mean that that person haunts it or still lingers. My theory is perhaps, say for example, one of my friends passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I'd visit their grave just as like a memory. That's where I'd return as a unsettled spirit.
That's where you would return.
Yeah, to go see a friend. Just like, do you know, like,
Oh, so you're saying that it's not the spirit of the person in the grave, it could be the spirit of loved ones visiting.
yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Because I've been to some graveyards and I've had some absolutely insane
Another
activity.
theory, this is my main theory on graveyards, right? Because I don't understand why souls would be trapped at graveyards. I don't get it, personally. My theory is, what are graveyards? It's a
Place of rest.
It's a place of rest, place of grief. What
Yeah.
is grief? It's a low vibration negative energy. What feeds off low vibration negative energy? Negative entities. So the spirits that haunt graveyards maybe aren't the people there. It's negative energy there to feed off the sorrow and the loss.
You got a solid point.
Do you know what I mean?
You got a very solid point.
I can be a wise cookie sometimes when it comes to the dead. Another thing that I've been thinking since we've come down into this room here. So if this actually was used for a bunker down here, now I believe they've got evidence of that, which is fantastic. You've got to think, during the war, you went to the bunkers because there was a threat of, you know, something dangerous happening. So could this room have the sort of like stone in the wall theory, the residual energy of that fear of we could be trapped in this room and our whole home could be gone. We may never see our friends and family again.
Yeah.
You know, because they'd have to like panically rush in here and everyone would be scared and frantic and, you know, so would that create energy? The theories we've just discussed, do you agree with any of them?
I swear I just shouted, agree.
Maybe. We did? So quiet. So quiet. Potentially, we might be better off doing an EVP. They said they got EVPs in
Yeah.
this building, didn't they?
Yeah.
We've now come into the room where the coffin used to be to display the bodies. So
Yeah.
that would have amplified that sort of grief energy. The families, I imagine, would have been brought to this room here. They wouldn't have gone any further that way where they prepared and stored bodies.
Yeah.
So this is probably as far as they would go. So we are going to do an EVP on the old Victorian coffin stands and see if that does help get any responses.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that kind of us doing it here would be like a trigger.
I think
to
so.
speak, yeah.
I mean, absolutely. We definitely, I feel like it's good how we're doing this investigation because we are breaking it down into, like, we've tried to do a little bit on the table, we've done
Yeah.
a bit in the bunker, we'll do a bit here, and we kind of like spacing it out,
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
everything its little chance.
Can you come talk into this black device with the chrome tips on here in front of us? Can you come tell us your name?
Even if you need to come forward, push into our realm and literally scream into that device, we would really appreciate it. Who are you?
Did you used to work here?
Do you enjoy scaring people?
And what's your purpose? What's your sole purpose of staying in this building?
What is your sole purpose of being in this building? I love that. I'm
Yeah.
used. That's deep.
Yeah,
I love it.
Wait, what's your...
Yeah, like what is your soul's purpose of lingering here?
Yeah.
That is exquisite.
I'm professional if you don't like.
Oh my god. You know what? You are you are the professional EVPer. I'm the professional talk shitter.
The chrome tips on here in front of us. You can tell your name.
Even if you need to come forward, push into our realm and literally scream into that device, we would really appreciate it. Who are you?
Did you used to work here?
Do you enjoy scaring people?
And what's your purpose? What's your sole purpose?
What was that?
of staying There's a in this couple building? of tippy taps, isn't there?
It's like,
And what's your purpose? What's your sole purpose of staying in this building?
we are going to use this
Yeah.
to see if there is anything you do want to come and say before we go, because we are going soon, because you can probably tell we have lost the plot. Now, if you'd like to use thy energy of thy D-plot, you can use
Thy energy.
thy energy of thy plot, thy lost. Okay?
Thy plots I lost.
Yes, I lost my plot.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a message you'd like to share before we leave? Like Josh said, what is your sole purpose of being here? I'm
It's only time tomorrow.
time. Time. Did you say time?
Are you trying to buy yourself some time before going over to the light?
Yeah, like maybe you're not ready to let go. Welcome.
Welcome, yeah.
That was a word, welcome.
Do you not feel like you're welcome at the light?
No way. It's like there's like a bleed of something, and then you know what it is? It's like there is someone that's trying to talk, but they really can't get through.
Yeah.
Like they're just there, but not quite enough to communicate.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like there's something blocking them.
It's interesting though, because down here, that I would say is indicated that they maybe don't want to go to the light, scared to go to the light.
Yeah.
You know? And that was the same thing we got when we investigated upstairs in the priest room. Same spirit or a few different trapped spirits?
Strange.
Is there many trapped souls here?
That's so quiet.
I've never known it, to be honest. You know, and this is something we say. Every time you investigate, it's going to be different because the energy is different. Whether it's the energy of the spirit that's different or if it's your energy that's different, everything has a part in communicating with spirit. If you're going in, blocked up, not willing to communicate, you're not going to get evidence.
Exactly.
If you're open, you're positive, you're going to get it. But it goes both ways.
Yeah.
For some reason tonight, the energy has been quite a struggle to communicate with, which is fine. They're not monkeys.
That is just the way paranormal goes.
It's how it goes. You can't force them to communicate. No. They'll only do it if the energy's right and they want to do it.
That's if they want to talk to us as well.
Yeah, and that's the thing as well. I believe, like, in life, you vibe and you want to talk to certain people.
Yeah.
And I think that's the same with spirits.
Yeah.
A spirit might talk to me and go, I don't like her, ill, but might talk to Josh and go, oh, he's awesome, like best friends.
Yeah.
You know, it's all based on your soul code or your energy, or however you want to, you know, view it. But interesting. Very interesting. We've given it a good old college try.
Oh, we got here for 7, mate. Well, no, 7:15 we got here.
Yeah.
Okay, we had a little walk around. We started investigating about 8ish. It's now nearly 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
We have tried.
We have tried, and I have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's been a very beautiful, interesting place to look
Yeah.
at. The history really did blow my little brain because I just didn't expect that history.
No, didn't expect it to be so dark.
No, I didn't. I thought literally we were going to a priest cottage.
No, I didn't realise 8 kids had been murdered here and there was a morgue downstairs.
Yeah, no, literally. I don't know if we just didn't, like, read the information. But, like, when we got here and she was like, yeah, downstairs is the morgue. I looked at Josh and I was like...
We were like, what?
What?
There's a morgue?
Why is there a morgue? Yeah. This is meant to be a priest. Why is there a morgue under a priest's house?
Yeah. Well, in all fairness, you did send me the brochure. You had the brochure and we just never read it.
I can't concentrate on words.
No. I can't either.
No, and the thing is...
You're not alone with that one.
No. And when we got here, we had to sign our life away. I'm joking. We had to sign to say basically if we fell over, we wouldn't sue, which is, you know, completely fair. Yeah. But, like, Josh was like, oh, I can't read that. He's like, that's too many words. I can't concentrate.
I can't read black and
so
white.
So I was like, I was really trying. I was like, basically says if we fall, no sue. Basically says this, it's fine, we just signed it.
Job done.
You know, so we barely read the terms and conditions, never mind the brochure.
Exactly.
You know,
I never even read the terms and conditions.
No, you signed it.
I signed it.
You know, you might have just signed everything over to me. This is my camera now.
No. I was not expecting the history.
Which I think's better.
Hello? I just heard a creak on the bed. Hello? It was like, yeah, that.
As in someone leant on it?
Like, yeah. Is there someone here? It was the camera.
That was it the
It
camera?
was the camera I heard.
It's the camera. Yeah, I think we just need to go to bed. I think we're done.
Yeah.
I'm really hyper.
I know, you're full of beans, yeah?
Stop it. We were just saying I shouldn't have coffee and Lucozade after 12 o'clock.
No.
Because I'm like,
She's wired.
I am. Please do give us an EVP.
'Cause I want it that way. EVP.
Anyway, sorry.
Right.
The singing, the dancing, the improvisation of lyrics.
It's just...
I'm so impressed.
It's 2:30 in the morning, mate.
Go on again. I'm like a little gremlin.
If you want more,
then here I am.
I'll make it fly. Is it starfish? Is that the lyric?
Starfish? I don't think so. Starfish? Why would that be a lyric?
I don't know.
Let me better get it in my head. 2, 3, baby, like me, hug me.
Starfish. It's meant to fly. I
Why?
don't know.
Starfish. That can't be right. What's the song called? Starfish?
Nicki Minaj. Starships.
Yes.
It's starships, not starfish.
Starfish. I did a starfish.
You did? You just
I was a
went,
flying one.
you just went full Patrick Star then.
Jeez, I did that. No, I embraced that.
You did?
I was thinking I'm Patrick.
That's it. You're done.
So I'm sure you can probably guess this is going to be the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. We gave it our very, very best. We tried many methods. We tried to give them so much time, but unfortunately the energy tonight was quiet. But that is the beauty of paranormal. You never know what to expect. If you would like to see us return to this location, you've got to comment return down below many, many times. Otherwise, I won't make it happen. Obviously, go and check out Paraffin on YouTube. Go and show him your support. But most importantly, make sure you hit the hype button, because that is YouTube's new feature. And if we want to grow this amazing community, you've got to hype the crap out of this video, alright? But as always, I hope you have a good day or a good night, whatever it is when you watch this video.